Now the waiting game begins. There we go. Right. Hey, everybody. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Hey, David. How you doing? Now, today, I thought I'd go for a bit of a change of pace. I'm getting a wee bit over doing the Declan. Declan's a man's name, isn't it? Hey, Stephen. How you doing? I'm getting a bit overdoing doing streams of Declan, basically. Let's face it, I've got a shitload still to do. It's a pain in the ass, but hey. What I'm thinking is that I'll do other stuff and do. I've gotten some more done. It's just there's so much of it on a B17. I'm waffling. Yes, I am. Never mind. So anyway, today we're going to be getting on with the. Sorry, I just noticed something a bit frustrating. I'll show you in a minute. Yes, anyway, we're going to be getting on with the Lavockin La-7 of Ivan Kozhedub. Now, there's a wee bit of painting we need to set up in red. This we will now do. So, well, we're still going to set up for it today, and all being well, we'll paint it today as well. Yes. Alrighty. Now, first things first. As always, caffeine. Oh. Now, hang on, light. There we go. Now, here we go. I'll show you what's the frustrating thing. First, let me get a bit closer to the chair. Otherwise, I'm stretching across, and that's probably not helping my back. And that's a man with a slightly dodgy back amongst other body parts. I should be more cautious. You should be cautious. Here we go. Now, I might just lower the camera. There we go. Now, what you will notice is that here we have a nice little curve that goes just past there, up to there. Yep, no worries. I can do this. What is that? Some kind of display. Now, all I'm thinking, see, why is there this inconsistency? As a quick little aside, on the insignia, Kozhedub was 3 times hero of the Soviet Union. There's 2 of them there, so he clearly hasn't received his 3rd one at this point in time. All right. Now, what I'm doing, I would suggest, purely my thoughts on this, that you can just go for a decal there, paint it red, boom, go for the triangle. It will do that for you. If you want to go for the simple option that is more accurate, probably to do that. A little more fiddly. I don't care about fiddly. I'm good with fiddly. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. All right, as long as we get the corresponding angles the same, it should be all good. It starts from a bit lower from that point there. So, we'll zoom out. Now, here is Lavockin. Now, oh yeah, just talk about. All right. Now the bigger trick will be, I would say, adequately covering the other areas without transgressing on our nice little setup there. There's a couple of other bits that need to be read. Is it not the colour red? Not red. Now, give me a moment. No, that's not the right nose cone. Tempest nose cone. Why have I got a tempest nose cone in here? Can anybody tell me that? I'm guessing no. I certainly can't fathom it. Give me a moment. Yes, I remember it now. The nose cone came off. The screws. The screws on an Eduard are generally very light, and this was no exception. And that, what is this? And that's in some ways good, in some ways inconvenient. Now, give me a moment. Now here's something else we need. It's this one. That's fine. Yep, this is the one we need. That needs to be read. Aha! There is the nose cone we are seeking. That will need to be read. Alrighty. Now, pop that aside. Now, I can just hold that like that, I think. Pretty easy. Boom. No prepping required for that. Now, in this instance, a little line inside there, I've done chassis black. I'll give you a big zoom in. And I want to try and, it's a thing I do, I don't know if it's necessary. Why have I got such a, sort of almost a haze sort of colour going through? Maybe it's just where I've, hang on. No, that's not going to make any difference. I don't know what goes on with it. Anyway, you can see that, hang on a moment. Things are going to go very dark for a moment, guys. That's better. Now, as you can see, I've got a little line around there, and what my theory always is that it creates the engine wall. This will ultimately be plugged by a engine plate, but in the meantime, what we'll do now, aha, there is my worthy friend, Lavockin. Tell you if the, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but if the scale model building industry went completely belly up tomorrow, I'd be selling my shares in blue tack and cotton wool buds, and maybe paper towels. Now, what I want to do here is more. That's the stuff. I'll get a bit of a toothpick. Alrighty. Just fill that into there. It's probably not going to matter, but it's just a me. Right, and we shall stick this on. Excuse me, guys, just got some. Oh, that's why. Move that, because I don't need to put that on there at the moment. Off we go. Yeah. Yeah, but you know you want it. There we go. What was all these been advancing behaviour for, eh? Yeah, beautiful. Now, next. Aha. Here's what I seek. Sissies too. Sissies affair. What do I have in here, I wonder? Why do I have that in there, I wonder? The mysteries of life. Now, here we go. Now, the initial lines, I'll probably want to go for a very thin piece of tape. They do tend to bend a little more easily, so I'll probably roll with this one initially to define the lines. And then we shall see about bringing other sizes of tape into it. Now, foist. That's probably as much as I'm going to need. And yeah, David, I was watching a couple of YouTube clips earlier this morning. I saw one of it was an interview with is it Alan Jones, the former Welsh prop? I think he played for the Lions a bit too. And what he was talking about was who was the best front row he played against. But I got to say, whenever I saw him as a player, good though he was, it's undeniable. He always looked to me like a chubby schoolboy with a beard. And you know what? He still does. It's hilarious. Seems like a very pleasant nation, chappy, I've got to say. I don't think it's so much a curve as an angle, but either way, 0.1. Now we want the other one to come down. As a quick little aside, the front row he pegged as the best actually surprised me. The tight head didn't. It was Woodcock, Mialamu, and Heyman. And I guess as a three-way combo, it's a bit of a boning, yeah. But I've always thought the best loose head prop ever was Os or Strand. I'm waffling about rugby while I'm doing modelling. Hope you guys don't mind. If you wish to direct my conversation elsewhere, please do. Engage me in other subjects. I'm capable of conversation on a range of them. It's true, you know. I'm just trying to get this sort of curvy effect. Sort of. Right. There we go. That's one side defined, and then we just got to seal it. Hey, that wasn't helpful. Now on this side. Alrighty. Now, once this is done, there's something I should check. Here's another one. That's just red. That's red with a white border. What the fuck? Anyway, I'm sticking with just red. That way I only have to do one paint job. Excuse me a moment. Just hitting the mute button there, so that you don't get the moose effect as I blow my nose. That's right. So you want it all like that. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, baby. That's the ticket. We'll give them a bit of a trimming, hopefully they don't come off. There we go. All right. Now, just do the bottom line. Then we sort of do the fill-ins, and then we paint. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah. Pop that over there. Oh. Let's see. Might have to give that a bit of a tidy up. We'll see how it looks after. But alrighty. Wow, that was a bit more fiddly than I had anticipated. Yeah, they're on the ball, man. I actually do enjoy YouTube, I gotta say. From the viewpoint of, you can find some, I find some quite interesting clips on there as far as docos, on various subjects that interest me. Seen a couple of interesting ones recently about true crime, which is a subject I do find interesting. Often far more full on than the movie stuff. Unless the movie stuff is. That's not padding so nicely. Give me a moment. Unless the movie stuff is based on real events. But yeah, it was interesting. Unsurprisingly, a little bit hearing me in terms of some of what goes on. But yeah, you know, not dealing with normal people, so. Now I'll be able to put progressively thicker and thicker pieces of tape on to cover those areas that I don't dread. Yes, oh no, do. It's a bit of a tidy up. Now we're getting there. I should be pretty pleased to get all of this done as far as the red bits because, well, yeah, then it's really close to being done actually. So what I'll probably end up doing, hilariously enough, is because what'll be on to my next objective on this will be deckling. So I'll probably be doing the Lavockin and the B17 deckling off stream. I think I might be doing a fair bit of work doing a few days of Viking painting whilst I get the decals on the aircraft. I think it's probably the way to roll with this one. I need to move that camera slightly. There we go. So yeah, excuse me. Yeah. And in some ways that works for me, because deckling can be a. I'm not sure what the correct adjective is, but yeah, no. All right, now the underline side here. What the hell is happening with my camera thing there? Excuse me a moment, just sagged. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yeah. Oh no. Hopefully that's not the reason. I may have a problem, guys. We'll soon see. No, looks like we're good. If the camera starts sagging, I have a problem. It means I need to get a new boom. Let's see how we go. Looks like it's staying put. That's what I was about to do. Getting very close to getting shit done now. I would say. Now where do I ask? Talking a bit to myself there, as you can gather. Where's the start? The tape one. Oh, that's good. Uh-huh. There we go. B. repeat process here. Just into that little area there. And then I can start using big bits of tape. I won't need to get too carried away with it neither. I can need to go everywhere with it. I can need to cover the whole aircraft as much as Right. Now, we get to the easy part. Right, nice thick bit of tape. Okay. Okay. Cover all that up. So we move here, then along the wings. Then we are good to go. What we'll need to do is select a red. I have a number of options. Yes, I do. I could just go for the standard red. Wouldn't mind going for a sort of a cherry red, actually. I have one. Probably do. Or something similar. Alrighty. Now, onto the wings. And then we'll select our colour. And then we'll paint. Yes, we will. Then, once I've cleaned the brush, we'll see what the time is. I may yet do some decorating, depending basically on how long this takes. It shouldn't be too long yet, I think. As always, be the cleaning of the brush. It's going to take the time. Might do it there. Just because, in fact, wait till this next piece of tape on. I always tend to be a bit more willing. No, I'm not saying that. It's all good. To, if anything, be a bit heavy-handed with what I'm asking on the grounds that you can't really over-mask. You just, well, you might get to the point of being, is that really necessary? But at the end of the day, alright, I am going to do these edges of the wings just because that's going to be a piece of piss. Excuse me. Now, burn. This will take. See what it's going to take us no time. That's the width of those wings. Then, once all of this is done, and dried, I can unmask. Well, actually, I don't need to get onto the deckling straight away. I'm going to need to do painting touch-ups. And there's a bit of assembly to be done as well, so, you know. I'll move a bit more on this tomorrow. It'd be cool. Mind you, to do the deckling on a single-engine fighter is pretty insignificant in comparison to that of a B-17. Actually, I think I do sometimes, people. It's true. Now, give me a moment. What I'm going to do. I'm just having a look at how many decals there actually are. I might do the Lavockin decal on the stream, just boom. But all the B7, a lot of it, not necessarily all of it, certainly most of the B17 decal I'm going to do offline, I reckon, just because it's so much of it. Alrighty. But in the meantime, we are now ready to brush. Yes, we are. Yes, we are now. Or at least our parts are ready to rock and roll. Now, next. What is that doing there? If you're wondering this stuff, I would never use this in a modelling context. I know why it's there. I use this to set up my airbrushing booth fan. It is not, however, a modelling tool. Now, anyway, let's select our colour red, shall we? We have a few. Hang on, that feels very light. What's in here? Not much, I'll tell you that for each. Oh, these are my acrylics, that's why. Ah, yes, there they are. Now, let's have a look at what we have in red. And bear in mind, these are not all my reds, just some of them. Signal red, definitely not. Insignia red, I wouldn't think so, but we'll have a gander. Standard red. Standard red. Okay, so clearly, whole red, definitely. Hang on. Give that a bit of a shake. I might surprise myself. Depending on how it looks. What's this one? Clear orange, I don't think so. Oh, hey King Fox, how are you doing? Now, other reds that I have in my possession. This is normal one. Here's one. This is Italian. Clear red. No. Right, I think. Red, brown. No. No, the lost bloom will appear to be the last of the remaining reds that I have not trotted out for a bit of a gap. Oops, sorry, you haven't zoomed out. Oh no, you have. There we go. Now, so our options are. Let's give it a bit of a shake. Deedly, deedly. Shake, shake, shake. Ba, 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 ba. At this stage, don't want that one. This one's the winner thus far. This is the standard red. That's going to be they're both courses. It's a question of the Italian red's a bit brighter. At the moment, I'm actually leaning towards the Italian red. It's got a slightly darker colour to it. I like that. Yes, I do. Now, this could be interesting, however, as a possibility. Now, it's going to take a bit. This is a completely fresh bottle, so I'm going to need to shake it for quite a while. It's looking like it might be a bit too dark. In which case, Italian red is our winner. Oh God, that is dark. Wow. Never have thought it would be. Wow. Yeah, definitely not. All right. And that is that decision made. Alrighty. I'll put them back later. Airbrush. Now, come here, you. A lead. There is rather. There it is. There it is. Come here, you. Come here. They got you. Might be a bit more to their sort of position. Alrighty. Probably good. Just get these out of the way. So that, and I'm brushing, of course. I'm not copying any back spray. Now we'll shake our paint quite thoroughly. Because you do not want poorly mixed paint at any juncture in islands. Deedly. Now, I'm not minding that there's an option on the red areas of the Lavockin. Yeah, it's a nice colour. Alright, let's do this. First, why don't I take the lid off? Yep, good. Now, just very quickly. The bottle. Oh my lord, I think that's the cleanest I've ever achieved. Setting up with the painting sequence. You Reggie. Good, I thank you, eh? Now, let's start with this one. Nice. Boom. And then hey, Columba. And put that down. Now, oh, there we go. That's convenient. Now, right. That easy. Now, what I might do. Oh, that's going to be okay. I can just even just put that down on the flat. Now, let's see. Give that a few minutes. In fact, here's an idea. See how much more of a second coat I can get on these. Over there to give them a bit of airing, as it were. And then we'll do them again. By the time we finish cleaning the brush, we can probably take most of that tape off, you'll find. Which will be kind of cool. We'll get a good picture as to how it'll actually start looking. So I'm kind of looking forward to doing that a bit later on. Let's see how much. Not quite yet. Should I give this a top up? A little touch, perhaps, but much. It's not so neat this time. Spillage down the side. Now, Hmm. Boom. It's that one. Boom. We're doing well. It's all coming together, kids. Now, next. There we go. And we done. Giggity. Let's just strain this. Alrighty, now. And so it begins the cleaning. Yeehaw. Oh, the joy. That's a bit. That's not that bad. It's just part and parcel of the process, really, now, isn't it? What the hell is this? All I know is I found it amongst my Lavockin stuff. It's nothing to do with my Lavockin stuff. That much I do know. Come on. There we go. Come on. A bit more. There we go. That should be plenty. Grab some cotton buds. While I've got thin in there, I may as well get as much off the walls of the reservoir as I can. And this I'm now doing. Yeesh. Now, let's get all of that out. There's that. All right. Off she goes. All right. Next. It's already come back a bit. That's the needle I'm talking about there. Come on. There we go. Now then. Alrighty. Brushes. Now these are my good brushes. Well, as far as the term that's applied to cleaning brushes. I have some that are newer than others, is the bottom line here. I think these are my newer ones. No, they're not. Doesn't matter. Aha. These are the newer ones. Now, take a nice stick one of these. A surprising amount suddenly found. There we go. Get that shit out. This goes to show how much can work. In those little crevices. There we go. I think it's good now. Next. Rather keen to see what the Lavockin looks like with the tape off. Which, like I said, we'll be able to do once we have cleaned the brush. At that point, I'll look at the time to make some assessments on whether I'm doing more stuff or not. We'll see how we go. I actually reckon that's pretty clean. But, as always, let's be sure of that, shall we? Yeah, alright. Now, standing on the outside of this, I want to do a bit of a scrub. No, very good. Now, I need a little tool. No, I'm not talking about the band. Boom. This is. Now, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. For the uninitiated, or those who are unaware, there used to be the big line of an Australian Prime Minister, Gough Whitlam, who, for my money, the last worthwhile Australian. Oh, it's a bit harsh. I'm phrasing. He's one of the last two worthwhile. Was that blood? Or was that paint? That's paint. That's okay. Wow, look how much is coming off. Jesus. That's actually what it was. Wow. Okay, hang on. That's a lot of paint coming off of that. That's why I was a bit Jesus. Alright. Alrighty, get the needle. There we go. Now, what's on this table? I can't believe how much paint can you get. Wow. That's more than normal. It could be that it's a thinner paint. We'll start. I'll just. Oh, Jesus. Here's a mobile star. Is that all the paint drained out of it? Yes, it is. Yeah. Now, I can guarantee you there's more paint in there, and I'm sure you'd be inclined to agree. Well, I'm not sure, but I'm assuming you're inclined to agree. Ah. Now, let's get right into it, shall we? With that brush. Yep, there's a shitload in there. Let's give that another crack. In fact, before I even get to the thread. Right now. Right. That's the inside of it clean. This is good. Big brush this time. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just drop my brushes to guys. Ouch. Now then. There we go. Now then, thick brush, as I said. Nice big thick one. And alright. Do the outside. You'll be surprised how much paint. Inside there. I don't want to. Can't get overdue to reckon, oh, just run thinner through your airbrush into your paint pot and your brush will be clean. Bollocks. As if. Okay, let's get that reservoir out. I mean, if you're doing acrylics, yeah. In fact, with acrylics, you could probably run water through it. Would I leave it at that though if I was doing acrylics? Probably not. Well, first couple of times at least I would still disassemble just to make sure for myself. But and then if I'd seen that, okay, simply not necessary, then I wouldn't. But yeah, for my money, if you're going to be working with an airbrush, don't half do the cleaning. That is my opinion. Into the roofs, yeah, very good. No, I'm not happy with it. I can see red. I see red, I see red, I see red. I see red. I see red. Oh. For those who are unaware, that was a band, or a song from a band named Split Ends. Split Ends was one of the guys who fronted it was Neil Finn, who most of you would be a little more familiar with as the lead vocalist of Crowded House, who I believe scored quite well internationally. So there you go. Things you may not have known about before and probably don't care about now. But if you ever have a trivia night and that question comes up, you are now in possession of the answer. So don't blame me if you don't know it, man. Alrighty, guys. That did, for some reason, that did get kind of messy on the inside of my airbrush here with that red, I've got to say. I'm not sure what the deal is. I'm not bothered by it, it's just ultimately you just play with it, don't you? Can't. But it's pretty thick. Not thick, but it's pretty plentiful. Probably more plentiful than I've ever seen in cleaning this before. And that's a pretty big call. Well, the paint will definitely be ready for us to unwrap the Lavockin once we've cleaned the brush. So that'll be cool. Slowly getting there. Mind you, once I've finished this, as in this part of the brush, it's pretty much just reassembling. So where's that Uber film one? I'll go with that one. Yep. Lost it. Shitload more there. Unsurprisingly, this is the most clagged on area. right. Around the edge. We'll go inside again. Alrighty. Getting there now. A couple more cotton buds. Now, how are we travelling in here at the moment? Okay. Now. Getting better. Much better, but not quite. Now. All of that. Yeah, now we're getting shit coming out of it, all right. Dear, oh dear. Might have finished. At least this part of the process, anyway. Oh, come on. There's still shit in there. Even after all that. Alright. It'll be quite a saga. Didn't have something to do with the body painting. That's one thing I will say about normal brushing over airbrushing. The cleanup process is way quicker with hand brushing. However, starting to feel hopeful that I may yet be onto something this time. As far as almost. Alrighty, let's see how this one comes out. Ooh. Better. Much better. Yeah, now we're getting places. There's still little bits here and there. Incredible though it may seem. This one's been a tough one. I think it might be the particular shade of paint. As to why, I don't know. Nor do I care, as long as I get it out. Wow. Genuinely astounded. I don't know, this is full on. Given how little an area I did. Aha! Finally! I think we may, heaven forbid, no, still a little bit, almost there though. Oh my god. Ay, caramba. Alright. And yeah, finally. Oh dear God, that was arduous. Oh, sorry guys, but you know, I mean, it's not like I had options. You can't have a dirty airbrush. These are facts. It will bite you in the ass in the biggest possible way, as we all know. So it can't be left. That's just how it is. All right. Let me just get this out of the way. Let me just reassemble the airbrush. And then we're going to unwrap the Lavockin. See how she looks. All right. However, I can state with absolute certainty my airbrush is clean. That's all. Let's put this on as well. There we go. Beautiful. Alrighty. Now. Finally, just to make sure she's pretty. Turn it on. And anyway, first, let's alrighty. And finally, a little touch of, I'll get this out of the way first. This is incredibly rigid. There we go. Chance. Alright. Now, water. Just look after the seals. That's all I need, not much. This will take about 10 seconds, if that to go out. But it'll run water over the seals, the idea being it will protect them somewhat. As far as it'll wash the thinner off. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Nice clean airbrush. Alright. And while I'm here and in this mode, bing, bing, bing. Bing, bang, bong. Now, finally, before we wind things up, let's Now then. This may even merit some work in progress pics, depending. Yep, I've just loosened the tail right there. All of this can come off now. Alrighty. I'll make some tweezers now. Some of those. Oh, so here we go. All right. Starting to come get all the bits off. A bit more of a zoom in. Split off. Oh, wow. Cool. I'll just get that tape with my fingers. I'll continue the tape removal. Wow. Yeah, there are touch-ups required, as I said. But, on the whole, I'm not minding how she looks. Please tell me no, we're good. We're good. Alrighty, almost there on the unveiling, guys. Oh, now take the last bit of masking off, and we can have a bit of a look-see. Now, the last bit is this. And there she is thus far. Zoom it out just a little. Not looking too bad. Pretty happy with it overall. Boom. Should I give you more of a zoom in? I don't know. I shall. Now you can see there's, like I said, there's touch-ups here and there. there we have it. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it overall. All right, zoom out. And I reckon that will be me done for today. I reckon we're going to do some more Lavockin tomorrow. We'll be touching up the paintwork, I think, tomorrow. I'm going to do some more deckling on the B17 this afternoon, maybe even this morning, depending. There's some more tape on my fingers, probably. And yeah, anyway, that's what'll happen tomorrow. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. First-time viewers out there, magic button for you. Follow, like, or subscribe. If you'd like to track me down on other platforms, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube. Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and Discord. And Rob the Builder and Food Monster on Twitter. Again, follow, like, or subscribe. Alrighty, people, that is me done for today, as I said. Tomorrow we will touch up all the paintwork on the Lavockin. And in the meanwhile, off stream, I'm going to do intermittent bouts of deckling. Get the B17 up to speed. So as we... my pleasure, David. Thank you for watching. But yeah, get the B17 up to speed, and then we can get on to final steps of that, which I guess would be assembly and weathering. As in, when I say assembly, big wings onto fuselage, final touch-ups, weather. That's what'll happen there. Alrighty. Now I'll pop these over onto the... do like that red as a colour. I do. Now, alrighty. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be back at the same time. And yeah, I've already done my other platforms routine. So all I can really say now is that I'll be back tomorrow. Same kit time, same kit channel. Hopefully I'll catch you guys then. See yous.